My name's Talmud and I'm Associate Director at Second Wave Centre for Youth Arts, based in South East London in Deptford on Creek Road. The work I do is youth arts, which is a multidisciplined arts approach, where we look at using drama, dancing and vocals to create pieces of work based on the issues and ideas of young people. Specifically, the workshops are looking at empowering young men, because a lot of the work that I do is focused on enabling young men to engage with the arts on their terms and to engage disengaged young men, as well as young people generally. Over the last 7 to 8 years, I've had a lot of success working with young men, so what I'm hopefully aiming to do is to offer opportunity for fellow practitioners and peers to maybe share some of my ideas and the things that have worked for me in my practice, and maybe for them to maybe give me a few tips as well. The first workshop I had about 10 people who really enjoyed it. What happened was, I think they must have spoken to their colleagues, because the second workshop had 20 to 21 people, and that was a really good workshop. And at the end of the workshop, the feedback I got was so amazing, more than I could have really hoped for, in terms of strategies of working with young men and young people, ways of reaching disengaged young people, looked after young people, and ways of kind of creating opportunities for young people to access the arts on their terms. Well, in terms of second wave, what we do, we always work with new material. And what we tend to do is do workshops using multidisciplinary practice to generate ideas, enable young people to generate ideas, and the ideas always come from them. Previously, we did a production called Reckless, which is looking at issues of status among young people, also relationships within families, and how that status and the pressure of young people to kind of have this identity in street culture and in youth culture can impact on their family life and the decisions that they make, and how it can pull a family apart if the fabric isn't strong enough. And we've told this kind of this realistic story through a creative context, using drama, using dance, using vocals, using movement. For example, it's a full play, scripted play, but we might look at how we might communicate particular themes through a song, or through a piece of work which is spoken word, or through a dance piece. So we're always looking at using these mediums to communicate ideas and to create new and interesting theatre.